Hey guys, and welcome to the Leftover Culture Review. Really excited you could pop in. I guess, watch the video. I really just wanted to do a quick video on a piece of exciting news I heard just today. I've not really been in the loop when it comes to news. I just found out about World of Warcraft Classic, and I think it is such a fantastic idea. It's such a fantastic idea. I actually had the same idea last month while I was playing Hearthstone on my mobile and thinking I would love to play the original vanilla World of Warcraft again, the version I had back in university, because I spent, wasn't long, it was about 6 months paying for a subscription, playing through the game, enjoying World of Warcraft. I got kind of hooked back in high school with Warcraft 3. That's a game that I still play to this day. I love Warcraft 3. And it's a really good way to see the characters, see the races, see the different jobs and spells, and learn about the myth and the lore and the stories that are happening there in that world, in the world of Warcraft. So being able to play the vanilla version of World of Warcraft again was a really exciting idea. And I remember back when I was in university, I actually experimented a little bit with the private servers, with the option of an offline server, just because I wanted to play and experience the game, but I didn't always have the dedication to slog through the game. This World of Warcraft requires dedication. It requires a dedication that I didn't have. The leveling up is slow. The money is really hard to get. The good weapons are hard to get. The good armor is hard to get. It takes a really long time to make any progress in World of Warcraft. And I was not looking for a cheat or a shortcut, but I kind of wanted to experience the game just in a much smaller window of time. So I was looking at the private servers, I was looking at the opportunities to level up faster. The main draw for a private server, even though it wasn't run by Blizzard and the legalities were this really sort of grey area, but you could level up twice as fast. Some of the servers supported that. Some of them were faster, some of them were slower. Some of them tried to create the game in sort of the most original way possible, but others were a bit more fun. They let you do a few different sort of things. So just recently I installed the Lightbringer pack. Was it the Mangoes? So it's this pack of software, SQL servers and databases and things that need to run so that you can log into your very own local World of Warcraft server. So that's what I've done with my original vanilla version of World of Warcraft. It lets me essentially have a server right there on my laptop. So when the World of Warcraft game looks for the server, it finds it on my laptop. I log in using, my admin password, sign in, and then I'm on a GM, game moderator sort of account, and I can create characters, I can enter the world, I can use the GM commands to generate item, generate money, take people out, run the game. But it's just me exploring this world, and that really suits me well. As much as I love World of Warcraft and the social aspect I found incredibly addictive, and I think a lot of people did. Being part of that world, investing your time into not only playing the game, leveling up, having the equipment, the money, the reputation, but working on some of those friendships, being part of a group of people, having responsibilities. World of Warcraft was such a massive eye-opener to me at the time that a game could be this incredible, this engrossing and fun, but it still requires this level of dedication, which makes it hard not to play. So having an offline version where it's just me exploring the world feels like the best case scenario for me, because I enjoy exploring the world. I enjoy getting to see how they've crafted and what they've built. It's an incredibly expansive world, one of the biggest that I remember ever. I think it was like the first time I ever saw this sort of incredibly expansive, complete game with all these different areas, all these different regions. It's something that's easy to take for granted now, but it was a really big moment for me as a gamer, seeing that happen. So yeah, I quickly wanted to make this video and talk about, I guess, my experience with World of Warcraft. The opportunity now, even in 2019, to have your own offline server of the vanilla version, the very first version of the game, warts and all. It's incredibly, it feels kind of rough to where Warcraft sort of ended up. There's been so much ironing out of all these different little issues and bugs and balancing, and there are so many other much better videos right here on YouTube that are going to explain the difference. It's not something that I'm really good at talking about because I haven't really played World of Warcraft in a decade. But I still do enjoy the original version. I've enjoyed being able to create my own characters, and even though I am a GM in my little offline world, I do enjoy getting to play through the levels, finding the quests, and not using too many cheat codes to streamline my progress. Maybe just for money, really. But Warcraft itself is an incredible series of games. Warcraft 3, like I mentioned, I still play it today. I've actually been playing it pretty much every day, trying to get a little bit better. It's one of those, I guess like with any strategy game, you really need to sit down and concentrate on how you're playing and what you're doing and how you approach certain problems and how you approach certain enemy races and what their strengths and weaknesses are. There's a lot of thought that I probably should have put in when I was a slightly younger high school age bruiser into how to play a strategy game well. But it's fun for me. I enjoy that challenge, and I still enjoy a lot of strategy games. And then over here on my iMac G3, I've got Warcraft 2 running, which is it's another real-time strategy game. It brought Warcraft to a lot of different homes, to a lot of different people back in the 90s. After the first Warcraft game, the series kept getting bigger and better, and it's a very... I'm pretty sure it was the first one that had the online mode available through battle.net. So I guess in some ways Warcraft 2 is very much paving the way for what World of Warcraft would become. I still very much prefer Warcraft 3 and the range of different things you can do in it. But for anyone curious about Warcraft and where it's come from, it's probably still a version that's very playable if you get your hands on a copy of it today. It also made its way to consoles, which we all know are a bit easier to emulate, a bit easier sometimes to get running than a computer version might be. So, you know, try your luck, see what happens, and all the best. Thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like I said, very quick video. Just wanted to talk a little bit about World of Warcraft, about the new classic version coming out. And until next time, right here on the Leftover Culture Review, catch you guys later. Cheers.
For just $6.97.
But don't wait too long. This sale ends Saturday.